doing whatever the fuck you want to do. It's a paradox when you really think about it. Paradox being something that was thought to be true, but then is proven false, or something thought to be false, but then proven true. Because when I think of a paradox of 12:31:2, I think of it of the sense of it was false, right? Where I can never do whatever I want to do, right? But then later on in life, as I became much more mentally clear through, how do I put this? As I become much more mentally clear through looking at myself and looking at where talking to my uncle and actually seeing situations for what they really are, I started to realize that, yeah, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do, right? Like, hell yeah, man, it feels good. But then, in the same sense, yeah, I personally can do whatever the fuck I want to do, but then I can at the same time, because it really does depend. Because the saying that I try to get myself to understand for the past couple of months now is that we have control of all the actions that we choose to make, all the choices that we choose to make, but never any of the consequences, right? And there's a good saying, especially when I was talking about my mother in certain situations, where it's easy to say like, oh well, she did this and she can't control what happens afterwards, right? Well then, recently, today, just looking at myself, it's the same thing where I can choose the choices I want to make, but I can't choose the consequences of it. And as liberating as it is, it's still shackling at the same time, where it feels weird to think that, fuck, I lived my whole life where it felt like I couldn't make any choices I wanted to, you know? It feels good to think to myself that, okay, well, you know what, I want to rebel, right? I want to rebel, I want to fight, I want to go against the norm, you know? Because it's fun to rebel, it's fun to go against the norm, it's fun to be angry at times, you know? But then, I also think to myself at other times, what even is the point of doing that, you know? Like, what's the point of rebelling if there's no substance to it, right? Because when there's nothing to rebel against, then what is my purpose, right? So the problem isn't rebelling, it's the problem of what my purpose is being at. My purpose is that, okay, well, fuck you, I mean, you literally messed up my life up until now. I don't like you, I don't like what you do. So, fuck it, you know? Everything that you gotta tell me is, you know what? Go against it. I could do that for my whole life, but then what happens when I move out? What happens when I have more family, right? My whole life will be built upon the idea of rebelling. And my whole life is built on the idea of rebelling that I have no substance that I want. So then there's another thing that I tried to, excuse me, there's another saying that I've been trying to instill in myself, that I've been instilling in myself, that's how I should put it, for the past couple of months, where it's something that I heard on Instagram. You can do everything you want in life, but not at the same time. So I'm here thinking to myself now about all the choices I have to make and all the things that are running through my head, and it's a lot, man. I want to make a lot of money so I can travel the world and experience what is out there. I want to be able to raise a family, not like how I was raised. I want to be able to drive fast cars, fly in planes, go on ships, go on cruises, experience the world and have all that fun, you know? And then there's the opposite side where that's cool now, but what am I willing to suffer through to get to that point, you know? It's such an interesting question because I don't ask myself this often. And I find that we as humans, we don't ask ourselves this often. Because who the fuck wants to think of all the pain that they have to go through to achieve what they want, right? I I for sure, I for sure as hell don't want to, but I just been having all the thoughts. They're all so jumbled up, and I don't know how to organize them because I don't know what the organization should be. It just feels like there's just so much I don't know. God, I've been. Oh well, shit. I had. Yeah, sorry about that. I had Siri set an alarm, so it cut off. But through editing, I could make it seem more seamless. But I prefer to have it raw. It feels uncomfortable, but it feels uncomfortable. But it's good to. I like it. I like it actually. I like it a lot. But like I was saying, though, after reading the Sunlight, how to not give a fuck for a couple times now. Well, actually listening to it, but that's not important. But actually listening to it and understanding what's going on in the book, I started to have realizations of what I should be doing and what I shouldn't be doing. Where I finally have to think a lot more because I'm in a situation where I have to unlearn all the programming that I had from when I was younger to now start learning what I should or what I want to learn. So the situation I'm in right now is about 6 where I'm at my school, the law school, where honestly, man, I'm not interested in it. And I'm gonna tell you why. So I always had the idea of, okay, well, if I do 6 farm, then I'd get somewhere in life, right? Because that's how what I was told, and that's what I thought was the case, right? I mean, like, where else would you go 6 farm? But that's not necessarily the case, where 6 farm is more like a pre-university. So unless you have plans to go to that university and learn from there, then you will go to 6 farm. But if not, then 6 farm is useless. And I always used to hear people, excuse me, I always used to hear people say, oh well, 6 farm shit, 6 farm's a waste, 6 farm's this, 6 and that. But I never understood why, because I mean, I always thought it was important. But that just goes back to show that I don't really know what's the case, even then, even now. So I'm literally just figuring out things on the way. I'm becoming more open to certain ideas. But it also depends on the ideas are from. Because if I hear from my mother, man, fuck them, those annoying ass people that, I don't even want to get into that now. But for certain people. Because other people, they, God, no. I don't even want to give them that energy. But yeah, like I was saying though, yeah, I literally had another interruption, but I'ma just leave it as it is. I can clear it. But yeah, like I was saying, fuck, I forgot what I was saying. I think I really need to listen to the VNs before I continue, because I'm just going straight from head. But like I was saying, 6 form is pre-university, so unless you have plans to actually go to university, then 6 form is useless to you. So I always thought that it was the correct thing to do to go to 6 farm, but looking at it, it doesn't even seem to fit me, because I want to go to much more practical skills where I want to do on my hands when it comes to microcomputing. And that's something I only figured out recently, because I don't want to find that I haven't been told about this and I haven't even done the research of it. I just blindly went with it. That idea of, okay, well, 6 farm's supposed to be good, 6 farm's supposed to help me, but that's not the case. 6 farm isn't for everybody, the same way that university isn't for everybody. So, and it just isn't for me, man, and especially with my situation here now where I just can't even focus, man. Like, to find the time to, I'm not sure I can, but it feels so overwhelming, man. To find the time to read and read and read and read and practice to read and read and read and read and read. But I know for a fact I was able to do it when I was repeating a year. Well, last year. But that was only because I was repeating a year. I already knew the word, and it's easier for me to just read and do it over and know what I needed to do. But now I'm just doing it for the first time again. So the whole study habits I had beforehand, they were just fucking useless, man. like what? Oh my god. So I'm just in a weird situation where is sixth form really even important for me right now? Like, generally, is it important for me right now? And honestly, man, I don't know. It doesn't feel important, and I don't want it to be a case where I make a rash decision to leave sixth form and then I regret it in the future. So my thing is now is to see if I can educate myself on what the fuck sixth form really is about, how it correlates, or how it can correlate with my future, and then make an educated decision based on that, because I would leave now. And I always thought the people that left sixth form early were fucking stupid, man. I mean, oh, you're leaving the school with half a subject, but there's a situation where I feel like I'm in now, where I don't even want to be where I am right now. So if I could leave sooner, it's better. I mean, I was told finish school, do this, but honestly, man, I gotta do the research and I gotta see, because if it isn't worth it, if it truly isn't worth it, I'm not. It's causing more headaches for no reason. Fuck, man. I know for a fact I need to get on my own as fast as possible. And I know for a fact I'm not slowing down. I'm not slowing down. I know why I'm not slowing down. I'm not slowing down at all. But yeah, if anything, I'm just gonna leave this out here and just continue from somewhere else. You know, honestly, man, I really don't even know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing when it comes to these videos, but I like the day just coming and talking and just getting my heart out. This talk was more constrained, I can tell. Excuse me, because it's just a weird topic and I don't want to say it too much too soon also, because it's easier for me to just be like, oh well, man, fuck this one, this and this and that, but actually saying it out loud and actually knowing that I'm going to listen to this afterwards is that I don't want to make a rash decision too close, but I'm leaning towards not even being bothered about it. If it gets to that point, I would. I'll just have to work, you know? Continue working, and then apply for school, which I already did. So I applied for University of the West Indies, and I applied for Polytechnic. And I'm looking to go to Polytechnic. And then the school's making a big deal out of hair and stuff like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see the process of expulsion and dropping out. Look at that, see what it really is, and talk to myself and see what I really want. Talk to people. Actually, I'm gonna talk to myself first, and then worry about talking to people afterwards, because I still have to make a decision. One thing that I can say for sure is that if sixth form really isn't worth it to me, then what is the point of even struggling through it, you know? I just want to end off this video to say that, fuck, I don't know, I understand now when people make decisions that others don't understand, because they're for the individual, not for the collective. And it's gonna sound stupid to other people, and I know it is, because it even sounds stupid to me. But leaving sixth form and trying to do something else, right? Focusing on something that I don't even know, leaving here, even leaving this place and going somewhere else, right? This thing is also stupid because it's like something I've never done before, right? It's scary at the same time, but you gotta face your fears. And fears could even be fear everything and run, or face everything and rise. And I'm looking to rise.